this exhibit. This was our biggest endeavor in the history, 50-year history of Turtleback Zoo, and you know, like I said, everyone from Parks Department, Public Works, zoo staff, you know, county administration, everyone and anyone really had a big part in this exhibit, and kind of said to the staff earlier, this is kind of our big side, you know, we did it party. So, you know, like I said, give all yourselves a big, huge pat on the back. You know. And as we all know, that was the first half. Now our work really starts, you know, and with all the challenges for maintaining this and, you know, in a beautiful state as we do with the rest of the zoo, and keeping the animals healthy and visitors safe, and all the other, educating everybody and all the other wonderful things we do. So just wanted to bring up a couple people who were very, very instrumental. First, I'd like to bring up our Parks Director, Dan.
Once again, welcome to what is truly an outstanding exhibit. I think the excitement has been going on for many years, but today really the foam came right to the top at our county exec. One thing we can say about Joe D, and Joe as a friend and as your Parks Director, you love what you do in the parks. We love having you here because it also gives us the incentive to continue to go higher and raise the bar. And again, let's give Joe a nice round of applause. To everyone here, you played a large part, a small part to make the zoo what it is today. And it's 50 years, and we are really going to the top. We are #1 in the state, as we know. Let's continue to be #1, and let's have a great season. Thank you. We have a great partner here, our food service. Come on, Nick. Come on up from Aramark to say a few words and provide today's food. He's done a great job. Nick had an opportunity to go to the West Coast for a convention, and it happened to be this week, and I told Nick you couldn't go, and he stayed, so I appreciate that. Nick?
I just want to thank everybody. I mean, as Dan mentioned before, it truly is a true partnership with the Essex County Zoo and the Turtleback Zoo. I've been coming here for 20 years, and the place the last 10 to 12 years, it's phenomenal. I'm fortunate enough to work with Aramark and Parks and Destinations and go to different zoos across the country. You know, we run the Cape May Zoo, we run the aquarium, and I got to tell you, this by far is the cleanest zoo, and it's probably the most, you know, the staff is the most vibrant, from the docents to everybody. Dan, who helps us out. I can't thank everybody enough for everything that they do each and every day, and you know, I'm looking forward to a bright future. And again, I thank everybody for their hard work.
Our Executive Director of the Zoological Society, Adam Kurtz. Adam, want to say a few words?
You know, I just started about a year ago, which is quite outstanding for me, and I got to tell you, from that time, sorry, sea lion, stingray, I'll get it. Since that time, about a year ago, this zoo is a brand new place. It's absolutely fantastic to see what's happened here, not only on the exhibit side in the park, how great it looks, but the people that work here, from the leadership that's been so prevalent in making sure the zoo has a direction, to the people that actually enforce the direction and are front line to the visitors. So I just want to say thank you to everybody, our sponsors, our new trustees, everybody at the Zoological Society. It's been a great ride, and it feels like home. Thank you.
And last but certainly not least by any means, the man who makes it all happen, who finds the funding for us to be able to do the great things that we do, who ensures that our contractors give us the best quality that, you know, that possible, that they stay on time, that pushes everybody to do better, and just really do the best and insist on the best, and we thank him for that. Our leader, our county executive, Joe D.
Dr. Goodman is putting me to sleep. Dr. Goodman, this is a happy day. Listen, I'm a lot older than you, and I feel energized. Well, let me say to Any good leader, and I said this with the governor and with all the VIP, is only as good as his team. In Essex County, in the last 11 years that I've been the county exec, the reason this county has moved forward is because of the 3,500 employees. And here at Turtleback Zoo, we have a great team that works very, very hard. There's no question in the last 11 years, we made some serious renovations. We've done some outstanding things here at the zoo, and we're going to continue doing it. Like, you know, we just got the bids in for the new dinosaur playground, which you're going to see start within a month. All right, right up here near the petting farm. All right, which, you know, I go to the doc, I say, what do we need? And the doc tells me what we need, and then I say, okay, you design it, I'll find the money to pay for it. So it's going to be right up there. Then the zip lines that we had before that got destroyed in the hurricane, that will also start construction in a month. And it's going to be bigger and better than it was before. All right? It's going to be not only for, it's going to be on telephone poles, it's going to be for the older kids, but also it's going to be for the younger kids. So anybody who wants to go on it now, no matter how tall, they're going to be able to go on it. All right? And it's going to be great, but it's going to bring in money, what? To support Turtleback Zoo. The other thing is the education center. We have our gala. We had some very important people there today. This education center, of course, is going to be where the buses park. It's going to be a beautiful facility. And also it's going to be a new entranceway, not only for Turtleback Zoo, but for the treetop. We have so many good things that are happening. And all those 3 projects, this is already done, are going to happen within, well, I told you, the playground and the zip lines within a month. You'll start seeing construction there. The education center, by June 1st, we will be in the ground there. So there's a lot of big things that are happening. Now, we can do all these renovations, but if you don't have a team here to working together, it means nothing. That means number 1 is the staff. And I tell Dr. Goodman, he selects his employees here because he has the background and expertise. There's no question that our keepers and everybody that works here as our staff people do a tremendous job. And I appreciate all our employees and what you do day in and day out. All right? To the zoological members and to the docent members, we cannot do what we're doing if we didn't have your support. If we didn't have the zoological going out there raising money, and we didn't have the docents to do their everyday volunteering their time. It means so much to Turtleback Zoo, and I want you to know I appreciate it. Because if it wasn't for the zoological, the docents, when I was president of the board, remember when they wanted to close it down? And Connie Williams and Tina Swartz, Tina? Where is she? Sylvester. Whatever, but she was very, let me tell you something, she wasn't happy then, and she's still not happy. Tina, you are consistent. But I appreciate the work that you're doing. We have something, guess what? I have an A personnel. My job is to make this bigger and better, which it is. It's the #1 zoo in the state. But more importantly, we're never going to go back to what, 1995. This zoo in New Jersey is self-sufficient. Meaning that we're bringing in money, we're offsetting. We're making money here at Turtleback Zoo, which is going on operation, which continues to make me do more and more things. All right? Besides the corporations, besides Green Acres, besides having the governor here today, who's more popular, not only popular in New Jersey, but popular throughout, he's the chairman of our event. And to Lori Tanner and to Mary Rother and the Open Space Trust Fund, because they contribute so much money here to Turtleback Zoo, it's very, very important. And the reason I mentioned her name is because Monday night, we're going to her for more money for the playground and for, Danny, the obstacle course, whatever else we need. So this is a party. This is one of the things we wanted to say thank you. And to our good friend Nick with Aramark. We are one family. Continue doing this job. This is an entertainment, but remember one thing. This is about business, too. All right? And for us to be successful, everybody's got to be able to do their job. If you see something that's not going right, don't hide it. Make sure you tell Jeremy. Make sure you tell whoever your supervisor is. It's got to be corrected. If something gets broken or it doesn't look right in your mind, guess what? DJ and Adam, it's got to be fixed the next day. We're not going to be like, even though we're government, It's got to be a business. We got to make this an entertainment business. We got to make it family friendly, which we're doing here. And the only way we can be successful is by all of us working together as a team. And whether I stay here as county executive or as a docent maybe one day, I got to tell you the truth, I know nothing about animals. I grew up on Plucker Street in the North Ward of Newark. We had no grass. All we had was, Danny, what?
Blackout, pain, green.
We had rats, but in my mind I was young. So I thought it was a cat. But I am learning. I'm learning. So once again, to Dr. Goodman and his team, to Adam, now we got an executive director who's going to help us raise money. The only thing that can stop us from getting ahead is ourselves. Let's don't make that happen. Thank you very much.